In this video, I'm going to show how to share a Google Sheets or Google Docs or Google Slides document with other people and how to do it properly without having to be worried about who's got access to do what with the document. So here I am on google.com and I can see that I'm signed into my account, but I want to go not to Google but to Google Drive. So there's this little symbol here once you're signed in that you can click on and you can choose Drive. So this is now opening my Google Drive, and it's just a whole huge list of all the documents and spreadsheets and things that I use in Google Drive. I want to go to a more organized view of this. So I'm going to click on My Drive here in the upper left, and I have right now my folders and documents set to be alphabetized. You can click here to do that, and it kind of toggles between alphabetized and reverse alphabetized, but I'll just go to alphabetized, and here's the shared stake folder. I can see this little symbol of a person on top of the folder. That tells me this is a shared folder, and for me it's 1-stake leadership documents. I'll just double click on that, and it brings up the subfolders that are in that stake leadership documents folder. There's also some not subfolders but actual spreadsheets and documents in this folder that I can access. And here, for example, is the Stake Facebook Assignments spreadsheet. And I'm just going to double click and open this as an example. And, here's the assignments that have been made. And then if you look at the bottom of this spreadsheet, there's also some other tabs down here below that you can click through, other spreadsheets really that are part of this workbook. But I'm going to make sure that the first spreadsheet is selected, the assignments spreadsheet. And let's look at how to share this. If I click here in the upper right, there's a share button, and there's a couple of things to notice here. First, there's a list of existing people that already are set up to easily be able to view this spreadsheet, or in some cases to edit the spreadsheet. And in addition to that list, if you look below, it's also set up for some general access. So it's set up so that anyone that receives a copy of the link to this spreadsheet will be able to view the spreadsheet. So that way, whenever there's maybe someone new that's added to Stake Leadership, all they need to do to be able to start seeing the assignments is they just need to receive a copy of the link, and then they could see it. All right, so this list of people that are existing people that have access to this spreadsheet, you'll notice that a few of them are set to be editors, and it's really just the stake presidency, and it's the clerks and executive secretaries of the stake, and our high counselor that helps with this spreadsheet, and also our communications specialist. So everybody else is only set up to be a viewer. Now, whenever updates are made to this document, the people in this share list, they don't actually need to receive access to those changes. Why? Because they already have access to the document itself, to the spreadsheet. Any changes that are made, they already are able to see. Now, the problem is people don't always know that there's been updates, or they don't know that they have access to the information. And so what I would recommend is whenever there are major updates to a document or a spreadsheet or slides that are shared with other people, I would recommend that you go down here to copy link and click that button and just compose an email to the people that you want to share this with. You can do that just in your own Gmail account or any other email system, and send that message out to them saying, there have been some updates to this spreadsheet in this case, and here's the link for you to see those updates. So you're not sending another document to people. Instead, you're just redirecting them to the document or spreadsheet that they already have access to. So that's really, I think, the best way to do this, is just to keep pointing people to the same spreadsheet or document, but it's good to notify them that there have been some changes. Now, what do we do when there are new people added to the stake team, let's say? So we recently got a new Stake Relief Society president. Well, I, or you, perhaps, someone should go in here and click and add their email address and add them to this spreadsheet or document. Now, this is another of my email addresses. So if I put myself in, with my other account, notice that I need to think about this. Do I want this person that I'm inviting to be an editor? In most cases, you will not want them to be an editor. You'll want to click and just say, this is another viewer of this document. You could send a little message to that person, but I've found that these messages, whenever you're sharing a document and you want to notify the person, send them a little message, those messages are rarely received. I don't know why, but they hardly ever get those. So don't rely on them seeing this message. Instead, yeah, sure, send it, but copy this link and send it through a real email account instead, or in addition to adding them and notifying them through this system here. So hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions about that, or if there's anything confusing about it, please let me know. Thank you.